Hey guys, it's me, Kate Hicks. I haven't been here in a while, so hello everybody out there. Today I'm going to have a lesson on just rhythms, and I am going to dedicate this to one of my favorite students, Stacy. I know where you are. Actually, I don't. You go all over the country. She's a truck driver. Anyway, we're going to learn rhythms. So let's see, I'm going to post this both on my recorder website and my flute, because rhythms are rhythms no matter what instrument you're playing. So I'm going to demonstrate, I'm just going to talk about all of this stuff. Now, I could probably spend, 10 lessons on rhythms. It takes time to get it, but let's just talk about the basics. So let's see, what do I have written up here? Okay. We have our whole note, the big old fat circle, and that you're going to play for 4 beats. What is a beat? When you hear music, don't we always go like this, to a slow piece maybe? That's the beat. That's sort of the heartbeat of the song. Fast songs, we go like that. Each of those is a single beat. Beat, beat, beat. So, a whole note, you're going to play for 4 beats. That's what it looks like. So, if this is the speed of the beat, play for 4 beats. That's all it is. And then you stop when you count to 4. Then the half note is a white circle with a stick on it. It's called a half note, and that you're going to play for 2 beats. If this is the speed, okay, count it for 2 beats. And you count it for 2 beats. Now, the black note with a stick, that's called a quarter note, and you play that for 1 beat. So if you had a bunch of those in the row, and say if this is the speed of the song, those are the beats. Quarter notes, 1 beaters, you play them like this. Okay, they each get just 1 beat only. Remember to tongue your notes. I'm always going to try to remind people. A little T action in your mouth. It's soft, not a harsh one, but that way it's a lot easier for you to get your notes out. All right. 8th notes. 2 of them hooked together look like black notes, and they're hooked together by that single bar. Each 8th note is worth 1/2 of a beat. 2 of them hooked together will fit into 1 whole beat. So 8th notes, these are kind of tricky little things. So if this is the speed of the beat, now look what happens with your arm. Here's the beat, right? And within that arm, the arm goes down, up, down, up, down, up, doesn't it? When we have our beats. Each 8th note is worth 1/2 of a beat. So when your arm is doing the beat, there's 1/2 of it, and there's the second half of the beat. Half, 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 half. Each of those halves is the value, the length of an 8th note. 8th, 8th, down, hop, bum, 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 half, half, bum, bum. So what I do a lot with beginners, I'll say grasshopper. You know what? I'm going to talk about that in just a sec. First, I want to demonstrate this rhythm up here. Before I get into that, let's look at the rests. This is when you're supposed to be quiet. The one that looks like a little lightning bolt, that rest symbol, is 1 beat of silence, 1 shush. The rest symbol that looks like a hat, think hat, half, hat, half. They almost sort of rhyme. And those are pretty much always 2 beats of silence, 2 shushes. And the rest symbol that looks like an upside down hat, that is called a whole rest. It means you're quiet for the entire measure. A measure could hold 4 beats, it could be 3 beats or 2 beats. So with the whole rest, it just means the entire measure is quiet. So if I'm going to play this rhythm up here, starting with a whole note, and over here is the time signature. The top number means that's how many beats will fit into each measure. The bottom number, when it's a 4, it means the quarter note, which looks like this. The quarter note gets 1 beat. All right, so if I were going to play this rhythm here, okay, I would figure out first, what's the speed of your beat? All right, I'm going to go this fast. So without playing it first, I'm going to demonstrate it. So it'd be like, if this is the speed of the beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, shh, 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 1, 1, sh, sh, 1, 1, sh, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you play your note. When you finish counting it off, then your eyes move to the next note. Play it, eyes move to the next. Play that, and whatever comes next, do it. All right, so you're shushing for 4 shushes. All right, so I'm going to play this rhythm, and I'll point at the same time. If this is the speed of the beat, like this is how it would go. Ready, and now, are we going to say shush every time we have a rest? No, I'm just demonstrating it right now, but really when we're playing, we're not going shh, 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 like that all over the place. But that's how it would go. If I were going fast, it would go. Just like that. It's all about super de duper paying attention. Next, now we have the eighth notes. So what I tell beginners is you can say like this. Remember, each eighth note is worth a half of a beat. Two of them hooked together equal one whole beat. Go like this. Grasshopper, grasshopper. So when you see 2 eighth notes, you can say hopper, hopper with evenly within the beat. Grasshopper, grasshopper, bum, 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 bum. Now, when you get a little bit more advanced, a teeny bit, then the music teachers will say 1, 2, and 3, 4, and again 1, 2, and 3, 4, and keeping the stick the same. We don't go Then you're just going to be messed. Stay steady within the beat. Grasshopper, grasshopper, hopper, hopper. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play this one for you, and it would sound like this. Just like that. And you can go slow. If I go slowly, this is the speed of the beat. Whatever works for you. If you're saying grasshopper or 1, 2, and 3, 4. And really in the music world, when you get more advanced, it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. If I were going fast, like this is the speed. Like that. And also knowing in your heart of hearts, 1 and 2 and. When you say a number and your arm goes down, that's called a downbeat. 1 and 2 and the ands always go up when you say it and you're coordinating it with your hand, with your arm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the downbeats are when you verbally say a number. Okay, 1 and 2 and the ands are on the way up. All notes in a rhythm fit somewhere in the arm beat. It's knowing exactly where do those notes fit in. Do they fit in on the way down, or do they fit in or happen on the way up? So it's a little bit of math and figuring out where those notes fit in within that arm beat. Now we get to the 16th notes. 4 16th notes fit into one whole beat. So for the super beginners, you can say a 4-syllable word like alligator, alligator, bum, 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 alligator, alligator, alligator. So this, you could do this like 1, alligator, 1, alligator, 1, 2, 3, 4, where it would go like this. And you're tonguing. You have to tongue it kind of fast when you get to the 16th notes. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Or the other way to think of the 16th notes, typically we go 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So again, it all fits within your arm. How, when you have 4 notes that fit into one beat, doing a little math, 2 16th notes fit on the way down, and the other 2 fit on the way up, right? Bum, 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 bum. The 1 E's fit on the way down, and the anise fit on the way up. One knee and up, one knee and up, one knee and up, bum, 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 bum. That's how we fit 4 notes into the beat. 2 fit on the way down and the other 2 fit on the way up. That adds up to 4 notes within a beat. So again, if I were going to play this rhythm, it would sound like this. If this is the speed I'm going to go, I'm thinking 1, 2, E, and a 3, 4, E, and a 1, like this. Okay, here we go. Ready? And. And again, you're not going to go when you set your metronome. Have it on the steady quarter note beat, and you're just feeling it. Bum, 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 like that. All right, last but not least, here's a tricky little rhythm that we see all the time, and it is a dotted 8th note. A dot, basically the math is it adds exactly 1/2 more of the value of the kind of note it's next to. So just know that a dotted 8th note equals 16th notes. That's just something musicians sort of memorize. A dot equals 3 16th notes. A dotted 8th note equals 3 16th notes. And so if I had a rhythm, and you see this a lot, a dot next to an 8th note hooked to a 16th note. So when you have any kind of rhythm that involves a 16th note, think in your head, one-iana, one-iana. Just start thinking that in your head, knowing that the dotted 8th note equals 3 16th notes. So within that beat, because this all equals 1 beat here, one-iana. So the dot next to the 8th note is worth 3 16th notes, the 1 and the E and the N. One-iana, and what happens to the one-iana, the is actually then that 16th note. One-iana, one-iana, bum, 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 bum. Get that? Some teachers, band teachers really, they'll say, oh, the rhythm is day, today, day, today. That's a close way to think about it, but it's not always absolutely rhythmically correct, but it's close. But just know that this equals 3 16th notes, one-iana, and then the is represented by that 16th note. So if I were going to play this rhythm, and this is the speed, it would sound like this. If this is the speed, I'm thinking one-iana, 2, one-iana, 2. So it would go like this. Ready? And again, I'll play it again. One-iana, 2, one-iana, 2. All right, I haven't even covered everything. I'll end with a just plain old dot. So a dot, when it's next to the note, like a dotted whole note, the dot adds 1/2 more of the value of the note it's next to. So 4 plus 1/2 of 4 is 2. So that equals a 6-beat note. A dotted half note, that's a 2-beat note. And if it has a dot next to it, then it's going to be 2 plus 1/2 of 2, which is 1, and that equals a 3-beat note. How was that? It's a lot to think about. And oh, that's my little timer, knowing that I'm almost there at 15 minutes. Okay, guys, I hope this helped a lot. You can watch it over and over again, and if I get any more requests, yeah, I will do another one. In the meantime, you can find me, Kate Hicks, on lessonface.com for private lessons. And you guys have a wonderful day. And Stacy, I hope this helped. Bye.